Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Perez, Drescher, on the gate.
Welcome to On the Gate, putting Jorge right back to work, fresh off of vacation. Bleep that out.
Damn, bro,
man.
I just caught a glimpse of myself with the missing tooth on the side. Damn, I look fucking...
Oh shit! I almost lost my tooth in DR in the pool.
That was
Remember
hilarious.
Shit? I was drunk. I went underwater because I think somebody like pulled me and my mouth was, and I guess the water pressure pushed it out. And this shit's tiny, so I didn't know how to fucking find that shit. And I think one of my cousins pointed, and then I went down and did that.
What was that one
that
cousin's
Navy
name?
SEAL thing where you put your hands over, and start blowing.
It was on
the
the
air?
step, right? It was on the step
Right on the
leading
step.
into the pool.
I thought it was over. I'm like, it's over.
What was that one cousin's name? He had the green visor on, curly hair.
CJ.
CJ, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like chubby, but not.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
kind of a little bulky dude.
And then, yeah, I met your whole family.
Yeah, Derek's part of the family.
I'm part of the family now, yeah. Nicole told me.
Yeah.
Nicole told me.
A lot of people are like, yeah, I was surprised, like, one of Geo's friends came out here and didn't cause problems.
Yeah, you know what really solidified me as family? Once I sent that wedding gift.
She said, thank you, by the way. She said,
did.
thank
No,
you.
She messaged me.
She said, thank you.
She was like, you didn't have to. I was like, God damn, I knew I shouldn't have.
No, she wanted you to.
I mean, her and Anthony, they must have spent a pretty penny on that wedding, bro.
Yeah, dude. And then in the middle, well, they bought a house.
Yeah. They're building a house, right?
Yeah, it's like almost done. I think they did all the sheetrock already. They're just finalizing all that.
Isn't it wild? Like you watch, like your sister's younger than you. I have friends too. You see people.
I know where you're going. Yeah, of course. It bothers me that she's doing better than me, but I love it. I love it though. It is good. It is good though.
But you just think of that, building a house, a wedding. This is hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Dude, ever since she got back with him and was like, we're gonna get a house, got engaged, she's been working like 60 hours.
She's killing herself.
Yeah, overtime just to pay for all this shit.
Right,
She
right.
came back. She's like, I got negative 16 vacation hours, like PTO shit.
Oh, she overtook. She has to earn 2 back before she gets back to 0. Yeah.
She has to earn 16 hours back.
So a lot of jobs are like that. Well, you accrue your time off. You accrue.
Yeah, it's a fucking scam.
It's all a scam.
Yeah.
Brother.
Before, like, I worked for a plant in Alabama. It was like it was Alabama plant, but they were kind of like bought out by this Japanese. I think it was called Utaka or some shit. Utaka, yeah. And it was like a lot
Jorge
of.
should know about that.
There was a lot of Otanis working in that office. There was a lot of Otanis.
I feel like Jorge wants to be Japanese.
I mean, he could pass
God,
for
no.
Japanese.
God, no.
You wouldn't live in Tokyo?
Fuck no.
Bro, I felt like I worked in Tokyo when I was
You
there.
could definitely pass for Japanese, bro.
Because I'm small?
Nah,
Your eyes are squinty.
You look like a gaijin.
You look like a Gaijin.
There we go.
A gaijin is a mixed breed.
Oh, like a
Outsider. So yeah, like half like Keanu Reeves. He's a gaijin.
Ah.
Yeah. Like half white or half whatever. Some part your bloodline's not pure.
Thinking it.
I can't believe we were just in 80-degree weather every day and it's fucking snowing.
snowing,
It's
yeah.
fucking snowing, bro.
Dude, I was like that high, that DR high lasted up until I got into the car to drive out here. Even when I was working and just chilling at home the last couple of days,
I
was
felt
just-
so good.
Yeah, and then like as soon as I had to come out here, dude, I'm like crying in my car. What the fuck, man?
The thing is like we get back and it's like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
And then the next day it was like 65. It was beautiful.
it was going back down.
Yeah.
And now it's fucking snowing. I come back, gas is like $1 more a gallon.
I know, it's fucking crazy. And why is the gas high? You know more about this shit than me.
Because Israel got eliminated from the fucking World Baseball Classic. Netanyahu's pissed off about it. Went and started a war over it. He's like, why couldn't we get better players?
Israel actually wasn't that bad.
No, they were terrible. They fucking sucked.
Did they win two? They won 2 games, didn't they? Or did they only win
I
one?
think they won one.
They were 1 and
I think
3?
they had the least amount of scores. Like it was that Nicaragua and them had like the least amount of runs scored.
Yeah, they made us look like Palestinians.
Oh, they beat the shit out of you guys, right?
Yo, there's a video that I posted.
So it was so funny. Someone's like, Israel's getting bombs dropped on them right now by the Dominican Republic.
It's so petty how like politics gets into fucking baseball.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, who thinks Jewish people have never been good at sports?
No.
That's never been the thing.
So that was the whole thing.
They know that's like the circus to entertain the rest of us.
You've heard of the JDL before, right?
The Jewish
The Jewish Defense League.
Yeah.
So There was this guy, his name was Mir Kahan. He was like the head of it. He actually had a seat in the Knesset. You know what the Knesset is? The Knesset?
Yeah, from the Matrix. That's the ship they used to ride in.
No. That was the Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar?
Nebuchadnezzar. So the Knesset is like Congress in Israel. So his party had like a seat in Congress.
Yeah.
So anyway, his whole thing was like, the world views Jews as very weak, and that's not true. He would say American Jews are weak. Yeah. Israeli Jews are not. And that was his whole thing. He was like, athletics, fucking hand-to-hand combat, all that shit. But anyway, he got murdered, I think, in Columbus Circle, maybe. Look up Mir Khan, see where he got killed at, just so I know.
For making up that bullshit.
I mean, Israeli Jews are different.
Yeah. Mentally and physically.
100%.
Yeah.
Even the Jews during the Holocaust, like the European Jews were like, where the fuck? There's a lot of hate still towards American Jews because they feel like the American Jews weren't loud enough in support of them while the Holocaust was happening.
Yeah, man, it was fucking 8,000 miles away.
He was assassinated at the East Side Marriott.
Okay.
On Lexington between 48th and 49th.
Okay. All right. So not far from Columbus Circle. I think there was another Italian guy that got murdered at Columbus Circle. So that guy was, he was fucking...
Black Power?
He was, but it was a Jewish fist.
Oh.
So that the JDL, pull up the JDL logo. It's a fist going through the Star of David.
Isn't that anti-Semitic?
It was like, we rise. We rise.
Yeah, you saw
like
how when Fox posted Team Israel eliminated.
There it is right there. There it is. There it is. That's the JDL, the Jewish Defense League logo right there.
That's a cool logo.
It's not bad, right?
That'd be like cool ass brass knuckles.
Yeah. Fist in the air. But they hated him. That's why they had him killed, because he was like a rabble rouser. He had everybody going. But like everybody, if you weren't like a
real Rabbi Shmuley.
Yeah. He was a rabbi too.
Yeah.
So it's because Netanyahu got mad that Israel was eliminated. That's why gas prices went up.
That's why he started that whole war.
I read.
So last night, right? And I've always done like research, but I wanted to like refresh. So last night, I had Shorty come through. He was fucking. So I'm like, I always like to play something in the background. So I played. It was like a 30-minute video. It was like the quick history of Iran.
You listen to that while you're getting jerked off?
Well, I'm getting fucked and sucked. While she's riding me, and you hear it. And, 1936, it was named Persia, and that, da-da-da-da.
And you concentrate on that shit while you're fucking?
Yeah, bro, I couldn't come.
You pick up a couple. Yeah, I couldn't come last night either. I couldn't come.
Because you know when they say, like, you sleep, you pick up information? I feel like when you're fucking, you pick up information, too.
True. Yeah, I couldn't come for shit last night.
I was like, Mam du Allah, right when I was nutting. Hamdu Allah.
It's one of those ones, too, where it felt good, and I'm just like, yeah, it ain't happening. I'm too old.
Yeah, but yeah,
you're fucking, the shit's playing in the background.
It's just playing in the background. And from what I'm getting from this shit is, it's just a piece of territory that they want, because that fucking, the Strait of Hormuz or Hamas or Hummus, whatever the fuck that shit is called. What's the name of that shit, Jorge? You know, the Strait of
Gibraltar?
Hamas.
That's the Rock of Gibraltar.
Yeah, but this is like, it's just kind of like a piece of water or something that like boats go through.
Okay.
And like 20% of the oil goes through there. And Iran controls that.
The Strait of Hormuz.
It's the Strait of Hormuz. Okay. That sounds like a dessert. But
we have fresh Hormuz.
Yeah, we got some Hormuz mousse. But they have they have control of that, and that's why gas prices shot up right away, because they're like, yo, we at war, we shutting this shit down. Nothing could come through here.
But we come back from DR to this shit.
Yeah, I just wanted to enjoy baseball.
That's it.
That's all. I just wanted to see Dominicans over-celebrating, getting white people mad.
Yeah, but nobody was watching the games at the fucking... I thought the workers would have like had a TV set up somewhere and been like watching or some shit.
Those guys work themselves to death. They don't care about anything going on in the world.
Yeah.
Most of those guys are so, yeah. Because like even you said, we had to go in the sports bar and ask them.
To turn it on.
Yeah, be like, yo, can y'all put the game on?
Yeah.
Not a single game was on.
Yep. And you know what? It's wild. I felt bad. Mad times in the morning when I went to go get breakfast, I forgot to bring my money with me.
Oh, you couldn't tip?
Yeah, I'm like...
I would tip him the next time.
Yeah, but then I'm like, I'd eat, and I'd be like, all right, I got to wait for him to have his back to me.
I mean, they get paid $2 a day. They're good.
Is that what they make?
I don't know. It's probably like $5 a day. It can't be much. It's
So
not
they make
much,
like 250 pesos.
if that.
So what's a haircut cost out there?
I don't even know.
Like 100 pesos?
I haven't been out there in so long. Nah, it might be like 200 pesos.
How many times have you been to when was the last time you were in DR before this time?
2008. And back then, like I went out there.
How old were you in 2008? Like
I was like 22, 21.
Mm-hmm.
And then the time I went before that I was 17. And I went with $400 back then. And I remember coming back with money. And I was spending wherever I went, just pesos.
Right.
And then the second time I went with 200. And same thing. Just fucking
you still had money.
Spread it out.
Oh, bro, I didn't even spend the whole $50. I brought $50 in singles to tip.
I brought my vapes. I brought fucking mad shit with the cash that I had left.
Yeah.
I still brought mad. And I was tipping everywhere I went.
Right.
I kept the money in my little fucking fanny pack.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a fun time. One of your cousins she wanted me to hump.
Yeah, she's a little horn dog.
She was too drunk though.
Yeah. She's a big girl, man.
She's
It's a lot. It would have been a lot to handle. And she's mad annoying. Dude, I fucked up, man, because like I got burnt. I woke up today with a weird ass fucking tan line. Because you know I have like the hairline like yours.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had just
receding.
I had two circles, like where my hair was supposed to be. Because had it brushed down.
Well, bro, that last day.
I mean, it was 2 days in a row I got burnt.
But that last day, bro, you were right in the sun. I was trying to tell you to move a couple times.
But this is what I didn't.
And you're just sitting
know.
there drinking fucking Jack and Coke.
But what I fucked up was I didn't know with suntan lotion you got to keep putting it on. I thought you just put it on once and that was it. I thought that's how it worked. And then after I got burnt, they're like, no, you got to put it on like almost every hour.
All the girls in your family were like, lotion, lotion, lotion. They were making sure everybody was good to go.
I was like, I put it on 5 hours ago. I'm good. This shit lasts, right? I never look at I didn't know that shit.
I didn't see, there was not one argument or nothing.
Oh, no, there was some little drama and behind the scenes.
I just so people know, like your family hangs, they drink.
One of my cousins was trying to fuck my other cousins in front of his girl at the phone party.
Damn.
And I thought I wasn't missing out on anything.
Well, you can't say that name directly.
Nah, I won't say it because
people.
She's a piece of shit.
Family listens,
and I don't like her. I'll say everybody's name but her.
Your family listens to this podcast. I couldn't believe how many people were like,
yeah, but they just want to see if we talk about them. That's the only fucking reason they do it. They don't care about me.
Well, shout out Cousin Rowdy for keeping us high.
Yeah. He's married to my cousin, but I think he got pregnant when he was like 16. So he's been around
forever.
I've known him since we was teenagers.
30 years, right?
Yeah. So, and he's fucking cool as fuck.
That vape he had was...
Yeah. No, that vape I had, that fucking got fucking dunked in the water.
Oh, that shit was strong as fuck. Yo, yeah, so the first day...
No, this is like the second day. I go to pull my brother. I'll push my brother in the pool and he pulls me in.
Yeah.
But I had my weed vape, my regular vape, and my phone in my pockets when I did that.
So... Yeah,
all of it got wet.
Everything got wet. So, but when I first get there, because you got there a day before me, I first got there, after I got done checking in, I met up with you, and then I hit that orange vape pen you had, and that shit made me, I was like, God damn. I was like, I gotta go just like wash my face, take a shower or something, because I'm around all these new people.
Yeah.
And then we meet your one cousin, and you said, you were like, yo, be careful, she's a lot. And I said, I'm like, yeah, we were supposed to go somewhere to the pool or something. I was like, I'm going to go to my room for a little bit. And then she was like, don't go to the room, go to the gym. And then I was so...
Derek's like, is she calling me fat?
I was like, what?
Yeah, Derek got called fat while he was high and went and locked himself in the room for 8 hours.
That's exactly what happened, bro.
8 hours straight.
That's exactly what happened. And then Nicole sent a DM like, dinner at this place. And I was like, fuck, I got to go. The fucking bride is sending messages. You got to go. I
overslept.
You missed 2 hours of the dinner.
Yeah, I went and sat on the bed. And this is after day drinking for a bit. And next thing I know, I wake up and it's dark out. And I see the time and it's like 8:30.
Bro, everybody was asking me where you were.
Yeah. I was like, fuck. Because I was like, yo, Derek, when I texted you that, I was laying on the bed.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, be there at 7.
That's right.
Like, I'm on my way. Next thing I know, I wake up, it's 2 hours later.
You messaged me and Nicole messaged that you guys both messaged me about that. So I was like, yeah, I got to go. And then, so I dragged myself out of there because I was still feeling that fucking vape pen.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, "Where's Geo? Where's Geo?" I'm like, you guys are his fucking family. What the fuck? I don't fucking know.
Well,
so then I'm sitting there by myself, meeting everybody for the first time and shit.
Who's the gringo?
Yeah. They're like, "Who's this guy?" Even one of your family members came up and apologized to me because she was like, "I didn't know you were with us."
Yeah, they're like, we thought you were just Geo's lawyer or something. We heard you were Jewish.
I look
So we
like
thought it was agent, manager.
I look like I ran the place in that blue suit with my hair parted.
Yeah.
I look like fucking like.
It happened to me twice. I think the second to last day, when we was at the bar, the last day when I was at the bar the whole day, I go to my room like I'm gonna take a shit, shower, and come back out. Same thing happened.
Passed out again.
Passed out. I wake up. It's 11 this time. Like this time, I passed out for like 4 hours.
Oh, bro, yeah, you were like, "Yo, I'm about to roll up," and then nothing.
I knocked out. You know what it was? That because I just smoked. Ruben's like, "Yo, come grab the weed." And then while I went to go get the weed, he lights me up. So I'm like, I'm gonna go room, take a shit. Next thing I know, I'm in my bed jerking off, and boom, lights out. Out cold for 4 hours.
I only jerked off once while I was there.
Dude, I jerked off like 5 times. So the second to last night, there was like these Native American girls that were around for like a couple days. But I was trying to shoot at one of the
Bro,
other
you
one.
were hilarious.
I was trying to fuck with one of them.
That's
for, like,
the bitch
whole
you
night.
called Korean?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. And like the night before, when the other chick found out I got weed, she started attaching herself to my hip.
Right.
And then the night after that, also that night, me and Calvin were walking to our rooms, and I was like, "Yo, I'm about to go on my balcony and smoke." She's like, "Oh, word!" Like she was gonna come along. Next thing I know, I'm like, "Yo, I'm right here."
You coming in?
You coming in? And then she turns to the couch. She's like, "Oh, which way you headed?" I was like, "Oh, I got curved."
Damn.
So then I find out the next day he goes back to her room, and she's like, "You got a condom?" He goes like, "Ah, fuck." And then she tells me the next day that he just walked out right after that.
I would've called
She's like,
him.
he didn't say bye or anything. He just said, "Fuck," and then left. Just started, like, she's like,
I would have called room service.
yeah, that's what I would have done.
Yeah, I would have called. I've been like, "Hold up."
Or I've been like, "I'll be right back."
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Nah, but I know I would have came knocked. She would have been sleeping. It would've
Yeah.
made me work. That's the thing. When you don't got the condom right there, you lose the momentum.
Because it takes about an hour to get a condom.
So people, so it's our last night there, and we go to that fucking diner that's open that's the late
Route
night
66.
diner, Route 66.
Yeah.
And we bump into them there. So I'm like, all right, this is my last effort. And while I'm talking to the skinny one, the other one is vibing with me the whole night. And we go out and smoke, we're chilling. It's getting close to me, getting flirty. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going with this one.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we go back to the room. She brings up, she's like, "Oh man, I thought you was gonna hook up with the other one." She's like, "Cause you was all over her and da 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 da." And this
So
and
you're in the
third.
room with her by yourself?
Yeah, but I took her back to my room. I made condoms right there. right?
So did she think you were just there to talk?
No. We were gonna fuck. We
Right.
already were like making out and fucking around.
Right.
But like she stopped to say that. And I was just like, my dick was so hard that like it just threw a Hail Mary, and I was like, yeah, I kind of liked that first, but then I got to know you more, and I vibed with you better. And she's
Let's
like,
go.
I hope you don't hear this.
Real bad man. Where's our thing?
But it really was like that. Me and her started vibing more. It was because of the weed.
Right.
And then
Yo, weed does get you horny.
not me.
Not like horn, not you per se, but like things can happen on weed. I never knew that.
Nah, bro. Sometimes I can't nut on weed.
Right.
I don't feel as horny.
So did you fuck or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
good for you, bro.
For like 5 minutes, and then I got whiskey dick.
I got Nathan's.
Well, I mean, I ain't nut. But it was funny because now it's like 4 a.m. now, and I gotta be on the bus to the airport in like 3 hours. So
I
I'm
saw
like,
that picture Michael posted.
yeah, dude. So I had to take a nap. So I took like a 2-hour nap, and the alarm had to be going off for like 30 minutes, and none of us woke up. So I get into the fucking. Nah, we don't need the soundboard. We don't got.
I was just
guests
messing
yeah.
around.
We only do that shit because
I need to fill time for laughs.
We like the white sound drop. It's the only reason we got that soundboard. It's just we should just delete all of them and have that one. But so now I wake up, I'm fucking brain dead. I'm packing everything while she's still in my bed.
Really?
Yeah, and I go to leave. I'm like, yo,
I'm checking out.
I don't got to really check out till 12, so you can kind of stay here. But I was thinking, I was like, I checked out right away. So I'm like, I'm wondering how fast did they send somebody there to clean?
Well, probably quick.
Yeah.
I feel bad for whoever had to clean my toilet.
Bro, I walked into the toilet and tried to scrub all the shit that was on the back before she went to use the bathroom. Because it was bad, bro. It was just black splat. And you know, the toilets out there, they barely have water in it.
Yeah.
So whatever hits the seat
stays.
And then,
I'm thinking my PSI from when I piss, I'll knock it off.
Nope. Nah, bro.
Nah, son.
I had to go
I don't know
in
if
there.
it's that mangoo got stuck to the fucking...
I don't know what it was.
That shit was black like this, bro.
I think it was everything. I think it was the good food from DR pushing out all the bad food from America. But I literally I rolled up a big piece of fucking toilet paper and just wiped it with my hand because they didn't have a toilet brush.
Did it work?
I got most of it off.
You probably got that shit underneath your nails.
Nah, that shit, I made sure, bro. I don't even think about that shit. That shit fucked me up because I'm like, yo, the shit, because I'm like, I know she's going to go in there and pee.
Your pops was wilding, bro. I thought we were going to end up doing comedy there. I really did. I thought
was mad drunk.
I did not want to do comedy.
Dude, my uncle was pressuring me to fucking do comedy at the wedding. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Well, I bomb and then I have a terrible night for the rest of the night. End up fighting one of my female cousins, punch her in the face.
There was one point.
Because all my guy cousins know jujitsu.
You were sitting at the pool and you're like, damn. You're like, half my family is funnier than me, man.
Yeah.
You was drunk. You was in your feelings.
Nah, but I think only really like 3 of them. I don't know. I can't say half. I have too many.
I will say this about you, bro. You're the same everywhere you go. You push the envelope everywhere you go. You were saying...
That's why I get mad this whole edgelord shit, because I'm like, this is just me my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get shot. It's just I've been since a little kid. My family will tell you.
I mean, yeah, you called a couple of your cousins whores.
Because they are. I'm not lying. One of them was trying to fuck another one in front of her girlfriend.
That's crazy.
And then she goes...
And then that girlfriend was a cousin too, so probably some way.
No. Actually, they did a DNA test and they were like their 4th cousins removed or some shit.
It's crazy because the guy, I was asking, I was like, who's this? Who's that? And you were like, oh, I known him since he's a kid. And I was like, oh, so he's your relative. You're like, nah, but he's
been fucking my cousins since they were 12.
Yeah. And yeah, so like everybody's connected somehow, some way.
Yeah, because I have a few cousins from East Side kind of hooked up. They might not be together, but they still got kids and shit.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. Like sometimes we'll have a party and both sides of our families there. You go there and be like, they're not related to me. I have no blood relations to them.
Right.
And then you shoot your shot.
Yeah.
I had one cousin has a bad reputation with my father's side.
Well, fucking
trying to fuck
cousins.
Yeah. no, not successful at any of them.
But only when alcohol's involved.
I mean, there's always alcohol involved.
Right.
My family.
Well, there wasn't, but that's what I was saying, bro. For your family, for partying as much as they do, I mean, they're crazy, but in a good way.
Yeah, because they're not violent.
Yeah, and then all the viejos, all the older guys, they all own houses here and DR.
Yeah.
So they're about their business. They're like, nobody's like fucking around. There's like
half of them shit out their liver, but you know, they're responsible alcoholics.
Bro, them bartenders at that pool must have been like, when the fuck are these motherfuckers gonna stop?
Nah, bro. I saw 20s going down, 10s going down. They were loving that shit.
You think so?
And especially when we brought out the big ass. Bro, this shit was like comical, right? Because it started off with like a Bluetooth speaker that was like this big, right?
And the next
thing you know, there's one that's the size of like a coffee pot. And then my little cousin literally comes out with a boombox size. I'm not exaggerating. The shit was a boombox size JBL speaker.
It was huge.
I know the white people hated us.
Oh, for sure, bro. The last 2 days, the only white people that came over into our part of the pool that we locked down was them girls.
Yeah, because I played
down south.
I played the song, the Rich Homie Quan, mine.
Yeah, and they were going crazy.
I saw them across the bar, and they were like, and I was like, I know y'all say it. I know y'all taking black.
I thought you were getting close with that one.
Yo, bro, I was looking for her that whole night. I didn't see her again. I'm like, oh, she probably passed out. It's her first day.
White in the sun.
Leaving. Yeah, she was beautiful.
She was gorgeous.
And I was like, yo, and my phone was there. I didn't even think, yo, let me get your Instagram. Or I might have and just don't remember.
Right.
But yeah, so the first day, the day I got my shit fell in the pool, we was right by one of our cousins' like rooms.
Right.
Like he came out on the patio, was like yelling and shit, and he ends up getting stopped by the people in the room next door, and they're like, "Hey, are you with that wedding party?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Just so you guys know, that pool is the quiet pool. You guys can't play music there. You guys got to go to the other one." She's like, "You made so many people leave."
Wait, a worker said that?
No, a bitch just staying there, some old white bitch.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck
Probably
out
like
of
some
here.
Canadian. There was mad fucking Canadians in there.
But there was another pool after that people could have went to chill the fuck out at.
No, I think that was it.
That's the last pool?
Yeah, on the adult side.
Ah.
So they had the one side with the music, and then the other side that's supposed to be quiet.
What'd your
And then we
cousin
took it
say?
over.
Fuck you.
I don't know, man. He probably fucked her, dicked her down, had a threesome with him and
That'll
this black
teach
girl.
her. Yeah. That'll teach her.
Yeah.
No, it was a good time, bro. Like, and to, not to sound corny or anything, it kind of got me back in touch. I was quiet a lot, but only because I was smoking.
Yeah.
And
you weren't drinking. Everybody else was drunk.
I know I wanted to have a drink.
Yeah, Derek's like, yo, let me get a sip. And I was like, a part of me felt like he was dead serious because he's just surrounded by people who are drunk.
Yeah, bro. No, I was 100% dead serious. And I almost drank. A lot of people don't know this. I almost drank in October.
Oktoberfest?
And it had nothing to do with Oktoberfest.
That is a month to go fucking relapse.
But just from the breakup and then just work and all the pressure, I was like, one night I remember I got home, I was like, fuck. Like I kicked my fucking hamper. The cat went running. I was like, I just want to have a fucking drink,
You
man.
went to jail, bro.
I know. I really can't drink.
I'm going to try not to drink today.
All your cousins were asking me. They were like, even the bartenders were like, they're like, brother, you only having Coca-Cola. What's the matter with you? And I was like, I can't.
They don't understand alcoholism out there. They're like, oh, you can't drink?
I'm more of a drug addict than
Oh, you gay?
yeah, that's and a couple of your cousins pressed me too. Like, you don't see any women you like here? I'm like, I see a lot that I like here. But the thing is, everybody's with somebody for the most part. For the most part.
Yeah, I don't think none of my cousins were single. I think.
And then the one cousin that thought I was cute, bro, she was so fucking drunk. And she was like, all right, white boy, come with me. We're going to go get food. And I'd already eaten. I was like, all right, I'll just get burgers and glizzies for everybody.
she's horny, bro.
But when she was walking, bro, she did this. She was walking straight, and then she just started going like,
To the side?
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, nah.
And she's a chubby girl, so like that, it's hard to hold that weight.
Well, she almost crashed into a white lady. I was like, yo, chill. But we went over, we got the food. She's like, all right, we're going to sit down and eat here. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
She had been talking with her mouth open. So how long you feel? No,
Yeah. And then when she saw me in the morning when we were leaving for the airport, she acted like she didn't know me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She probably just thought you was another white guy.
Yeah. She probably didn't remember our interaction at all.
You and my cousin Andy, I kept seeing you guys everywhere in that resort. Y'all look like every white person there.
Andy does look white.
Yeah.
Like he could pass for straight up white.
Like I'll be walking, I was like, oh shit, look, it's Derek. That happened to me like 2-3 times in the same shit with Andy. I was like, oh shit, let me look at Andy. And then I get close, I was like, oh, never mind.
It's not that. It wasn't us.
No.
We just look like
Multiple times.
average white guys.
Multiple times. And a few of my aunts, like my older
I gotta do something with my fucking hair, bro. It's the hair. It's the hair. This is like the white guy haircut right here.
Well, first I gotta gain weight.
You?
That's my first thing.
I
tried. I tried before I went to DR. I gained 12 pounds and then lost 10.
For real?
So I'm saying, bro, well, I don't know where I'm at now, but before I checked before I left the DR, and I was like, shit, I lost most of the fucking weight that I gained. And I was like at 152, 53, and I'm like, that's still skinny.
You should be happy with that metabolism, though. Nah. Bro, I can't take off. You know how hard it is for me to fucking take off weight? I gotta walk. I gotta get like 20,000 steps in a day. I gotta eat fucking healthy. That's a shitty life.
But you don't look like,
Yeah, I know, but with the shirt off. Shirt on, stud. Shirt off, dad.
But if a girl sees both of us with a shirt off, she's gonna be like, he looks like he can protect me. He looks like I'm gonna have to protect him. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah, but you look like you carry a blade, though.
I mean, that does get you pussy.
Yeah, 100%.
They have no choice. They're scared to say no.
I really thought we were gonna end up doing comedy there as much because I thought your father was being persistent.
He was drunk. He probably don't even remember asking me.
You don't think so?
Probably not.
He's like,
lit.
I'm gonna talk to somebody. I talked to one guy. He said, he not the guy. Gonna talk to another guy. You and Geo. But
He woke up the next morning and completely forgot about that shit. He splattered that toilet bowl, went to the buffet, got another ate, had another drink, and completely forgot.
You think
My other uncle didn't forget because he was fucking pressing that shit the whole time.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know. Well, once we told him that, I was like, I can't work clean. I can only work dirty.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Which is crazy. You think your mom was tight? Your dad got so drunk?
She gets tight every time he gets drunk.
No matter what?
She just sits there, look at him, look at this nigga, man. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker over here, man. Oh, look at father, man. Look at father.
The night of the wedding, there was a couple women who walked out with their men who I could tell they were tight because the guys would literally take 2 steps out of where the reception was, and they would sit right on that sofa. They're like, "Fuck
bar.
that. I'm not going anywhere."
Oh, that open bar, bro.
Yeah.
That open bar do it to you.
And then all the workers stole all our shot glasses.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Fucking piece of shit.
I fucking.
We spent 2 hours making them things. We were getting drunk making them.
Are you for real?
Because my sister wanted to make them, so she invited like Carol, Evelise, and them.
Yeah.
Ari, her boyfriend. So we just all in the house getting drunk, fucking printing shit out, doing this whole artsy shit.
And what? And then putting them, and then you would put them on. Oh, so you guys handmade those? You didn't like, damn. And then Carol, that broke my heart, and then I acted like a punk.
What do you mean?
Because I was like, remember we were talking to her in the pool?
Oh, you said the shot glass and you tried to act like you cared?
When she was like me and the guy.
I was like, oh man, those shot glasses, real.
Yeah, I really wanted one to commemorate the time. But when she was like, yeah, I'm about to be exclusive with the Mexican guy, I was like, oh.
The one that she brought to the show?
Yeah. Oh, you don't remember, you were so drunk, you don't remember the conversation, do you?
No. I mean, I probably remember, I don't think I was like blacked out, but.
Oh, bro, you were laying in. You were like, black guys, Puerto Ricans, the family will accept, and then you were like, we can't do a Mexican.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
I'm like, you were like, you can't do that. You can't bring
Mexicans in. No offense, but you can't bring them into the.
This is how you could tell when women get older. Because how old's Carol? Probably like 30, right?
Probably.
Yeah. How old's your sister?
33. So Carol has to be close to that.
So. You could tell when women start hitting a certain age where they're like, they want to get married, they want to have kids.
They get so desperate they'll date a Mexican.
Bro, the reasons she was giving, she was like, the food is good.
She's like, the burritos, I love burritos, the consomme. That's a terrible fucking.
And she was talking about how his mom was held in
Guantanamo Bay.
Like ICE had her or some shit like that.
I'm like, oh, that's what you want to bring around the family, Carol?
And then you were like, I'll report him.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad he's next. Yo.
But you guys are about to have you got Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, now you're about to have Mexicans too.
Yeah, Filipinos. I think we have like a Salvadorian, Ecuadorian, I think. Because I have a cousin who dated 2 different Central Americans, but I don't remember what the fuck they were. I think one of them might have been Salvadorian, and the other one some other type of Central American. I can't remember what it was.
Now, I feel like, I don't know if I'm going to go back every year, but I really enjoyed my time there.
Bro, everybody's mentioned that shit in the group chat, and before we left, they're like, yo, I'm down to do this shit next year. Just wait some time, though, because it's fucking... But I'm like, if you think about it, I'm like, my flight, I paid like $350. Mm-hmm. The hotel was at 6 days, 5 nights. I paid like $1,000. So I'm like $1,400 with everything, and then I brought like $300 that I barely spent. No, not even. Hold on. I brought $200, and I came back with like 60.
We needed it, bro.
Yeah.
Both of us fucking needed the vacation.
Dude, this shit lasted up until today.
The money did?
No. The happiness.
I know.
As soon as I started driving, I'm like, what are we going to talk about? What's going on in my life? And I'm like, fuck. And then it all came crashing back in.
My first day back to work, I worked a 14-hour day yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, while I was out there, an old friend from the Bronx, I noticed was watching my stories. So I slid in those DMs.
Oh, really?
Nah, I just got tired of driving to the Bronx, so I would chill with her less. You know what I mean? It was getting too much. I'm like, I don't got time or the money for this shit.
Were you guys ever officially together?
No. We were just fucking around during the pandemic, having fun.
Yeah, but you guys were fucking around for like well over a year.
Probably.
How'd you meet her? I remember I used to have the joke that you met her dropping off DoorDash to one of her teachers at school.
That was bad. It was I used to go fucking. It was a poetry open mic that I found on some open mic shit, and I was like, let me see if they'll let me do comedy. and she was running the door.
Really?
Yeah. And she was there with this other chick who was fucking gorgeous, like skinny. I mean, they were both hot, but the other one was a little older.
Yeah.
And they were both Dominican, so I was talking to the friend, but and I think I got both of their Instagrams, but so we had the one that was more like, we kind of like kicked it more.
Yeah.
And then from then on, she kind of just always watched my shit, supported. And then when I started doing the shit during the pandemic, I was like, yo, I'm looking for a bartender to bartend my shows. And she was like, I'll do it. And then next thing you know, she came to one show. And I'm like, I don't know yet, because at that time, she was still like 20. And I was kind of like hesitant, but I'm like, yo, she's bad as fuck. I don't go fuck. I think I was like 31 at the time. So I'm like, I ain't too old.
31?
I was like 20, 31. Bro, that was...
Nah.
Hold on.
You were like 35.
That was... No. That was like 20... That was 6 years ago.
Damn, it's been that long already?
Yeah, I think so. It was like right before the pandemic. I met her way before the pandemic, but we started fucking around like in the beginning of the pandemic. And what's it called? But you got to realize, when a bitch is from the Bronx, you got to add like 7 years on their life.
It's a hard life.
Yeah.
It's a hard life.
It's like, oh, I wasn't grooming her. She was grooming me.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. That's what ends up happening to a lot of older guys. They get groomed.
I got Bill Belichick. She Bill Belichick me.
She hung for a minute though.
Yeah, but she was coming around, and then I started realizing, I'm like, oh, this bitch is really giving me the vibe. So we ended up just hooking up, and she was just she liked being around.
Yeah.
And she had a nice ass that I like to squeeze.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Oh shit.
What happened?
Menno. How much time we got left on this? I might just tell Menno to come through for...
Is he here?
Come through if you still...
How far away is he?
I think he works around here.
Yeah, tell him to come for the bonus episode.
Yeah, because we still got 20 minutes left on this.
Yeah.
We still got mad shit to talk about.
Yeah.
But,
that's why I saw that your ass is like opposite. Like your ass goes like in.
yeah, let's not talk about that. Because that comes up when I look for that video. That's all there.
Bro, I remember seeing that picture. I was like, oh, that's disgusting. That was the group chat we used to have, Toxic Avengers. It was me, you, Pat Barry, Adam.
Pat fucking hit us up.
Yeah.
He had me really thinking that Adam got caught up in that fucking terrorist attack, that IED shit in the protest.
I mean, the kid looked like Adam.
Yeah,
it just wasn't him.
I thought like it wasn't that Adam did anything, but he was with people and they did something. He got caught up. That was my first reaction. I'm like, yo, he finally snapped. He finally crashed out.
Yeah, bro. I can't believe they threw two. They were bombs, bro, but they just didn't. They didn't go off.
Yeah, one, but I think it was like little baby, like basically throwing M80.
It was like bolts and nails and shit.
Yeah.
That's what would have exploded.
But did anybody fucking get hurt?
No, they never. They didn't blow up.
Ah, that's whack, bro.
They didn't blow up at all. Yeah.
I just sort of do it, and not for nothing. He did not look like Adam. Fucking all, man. I was so
He had the
mad.
hair.
But that's it, bro.
That happened right in New York, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I think
seen that shit.
I think it happened like Washington Square Park or some shit.
Yeah, is that one of those fucking protests?
Let's see, a comedian and rapper, Kosha Dills, he got the shit beat out of him in Washington Square Park.
He had his yarmulke on.
He like ripped down a picture of the Ayatollah, and then they just fucking...
I mean, at that point, you got come on, man.
They just jumped on him and beat the shit out of him.
Come on, man.
I mean, the thing is
Like
like...
treat him like a flying carpet.
I don't know, these Ayatollah guys, yeah, that's how they have him flying. I mean, bro, they fucked him up.
Stomping
They
on him.
split him and everything. Yeah, they split him. And then he got arrested. He got beat up and arrested. Insult to injury.
Damn.
Insult to injury, yeah. I mean, I don't understand how anybody could support the Ayatollahs, though.
What is the Ayatollah?
Ayatollah is like, he's a religious... If you could fact check this too,
Is that
Jorge,
the guy
just to
that
make sure.
died? The Hamein Husseini Boumar?
Iran, the Ayatollah is
the supreme leader.
he's a supreme leader, but he's also a religious leader.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right, Jorge?
From what I heard, they have a president of Iran.
Yeah.
But the supreme leader
Is the one that makes all
It's not an
decisions.
exaggeration. It's
Yeah.
not like, it's just he really is.
It's
above.
religion first.
Yeah.
So here in America, I know we say in God we trust and all that stuff, but it's not religion first.
No.
It's not religion
Sometimes
first
I feel like they're not religion first either. Because if you really practice what you preach, you wouldn't kill people.
Yeah, I know, but that's the whole thing. It's the way they break down like the Psalms and the religious readings, they, things can be twisted or misconstrued. I'm not sure what exactly things say in Arabic, but there'll be like little swords that'll be like to kill the people who are oppressing you or your enemies, or death to the infidels and all that shit. I heard that the American ship went to go do something, or there was some kind of they were going to do like some kind of joint like little thing with the militaries after the negotiation talks, and then the American ship turned around and attacked that. Yeah,
that's crazy. It's some like Game of Thrones shit.
Yeah, bro.
Without all the hot siblings fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, I saw some crazy shit that there's a website. Look this up, Jorge. That's Vance Kirk 2028.
Mm-hmm. Vance, like JD Vance and Alejandro Kirk from the Blue Jays?
Yeah, from the Mexico. Shout out to Mexico. Team Mexico. That would be funny. Kirk 30 with the bitch who got her husband killed.
Oh, she's going to run?
Erica Kirk.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how true this is, but Jorge, look it up. Look up Kirk or Vance Kirk 2028. So I'm guessing he's president, she's
vice president.
Vice president.
Right.
It looks like just like a basic GoDaddy. Like somebody bought it just in case.
So they could sell it back to them?
Yeah.
Damn, I should have did that.
Vance Kirk, that would be crazy. JD Vance and then Erica Kirk.
Yeah.
That's where we're headed.
Yeah, man. And I told myself I'm like not gonna get too deep into it. But like the World Baseball Classic is almost over, and I don't know how many distractions I got left besides the show.
Yeah,
and drugs and alcohol.
Right.
But I got to stop that.
You're gonna stop doing drugs and alcohol?
I'm gonna try one.
I mean, bro, you just drank for 5 days straight. You're probably feeling.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to drink, but how long does that feeling last?
Until you get around people that are drinking and feeling good.
Yeah, it might happen tonight. Yeah. I just gotta avoid that.
What do you got to do tonight?
I don't got shit to do, but I'm gonna probably chill in the city for a little bit.
Yeah.
And Menno's coming through, so that's always gonna lead to drinking.
Yeah. Menno's a bad drunk.
Yeah, I might drink on that episode.
Between him, that whole household that used to be, it was him, Taleli, Mahoney. Like,
but Taleli wasn't bad. He wasn't.
But I clothed Nick. Nick got like a whole wardrobe from me. And then Menno. You know how many times I bought Menno new glasses?
All right, so this is probably going to be the behind the paywall.
Yeah.
Jorge.
Maybe.
And we'll make the main one, depending on how it goes.
Yeah.
But just in case, this is the behind the paywall. Menno hit me up the other night. I think it's like right when I got back from DR.
Did he need money?
Yeah. And then I didn't respond to the next day because I kind of forgot. And I was like, yo, my bad, I'm just seeing this. He's like, it was for the better. And I was like, so it wasn't for nothing good. He's like, nope.
My cousin hit me up while I was in DR, and she was like, did you get my wedding invite? And I'm like, oh. And I did, but I'm not going to that. I can't.
Where is it?
It's in fucking South Carolina. But she's from here.
Oh, still doing a destination.
Her mom lives in South. So my aunt and my aunt and my uncle Richie were the first ones to go down to South Carolina after he retired from being a CO. And within like 2 weeks of him moving down there, they were like, "You have pancreatic cancer."
Oh,
and then he lived like another month.
God damn.
So then my aunt was just down there by herself with this big ass house and a Corvette. So then my parents went down and they ended up buying a house. So they lived like within 10 minutes of each other.
I thought you meant they bought that house.
No. No, my aunt is living crazy off his pension.
Oh, damn.
And so this is how much of a G my uncle was. My aunt never had a license. She wasn't allowed to drive.
Good, good man. It's good man.
So
I'm different. I want a bitch to drive me around.
After he passed, she got her license.
Oh, so she probably went through cars worse than me.
Oh, bro. She's like, I can't drive after dark. She's scared to death.
Yeah, I gotta get my glasses. That reminds me.
My cousin's probably gonna get married down there because her mom's there and all that shit and blah blah blah.
But at least it ain't too bad. What's a flight to South Carolina? Like $17?
If Spirit you get a flight for like back round trip like 175. But the thing is this: we have a wedding.
South Carolina.
We have another wedding in May.
Oh yeah, what day is that?
May 3rd.
I gotta remember to block that date out.
Sam and JC. And then that wedding would be on the 18th, but I can't do it because I have to bring my nephew down July 4th. So that's like going to take priority. And I'm not staying in fucking South Carolina for fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
That's like a weekend. That's a weekend journey.
Whenever I go down to see my parents, 3 days. There's literally nothing there.
You go down the night before, and then you leave the day after. After the wedding. You know what I mean? Night before, go to the wedding, take a late flight, leave that next day.
I'm not gonna do that. I still gotta pay taxes, bro.
Don't remind me of that shit. Yeah, I just found out there's like a law or something that like both parents can file, but it's like different. You know what I mean? Like I still get something for
having Navi.
Yeah.
Because her mom's been
claiming her.
Yeah. So now they made it a law. They did something where like both can claim.
I saw it on a reel and I saved it because I looked it up and it is true.
Okay.
But I got to remember the law to tell my tax guy. But hey, this is the fucking penal code of this shit. Make sure I get that money.
I will say this, bro. For both of us being guys that had like our passport, my passport was straight up revoked for like 14 years. I wasn't allowed to have one.
My shit just got stolen. No, I left it in the back of a cab and the guy tried to like ransom it. It's like, give me some money.
In DR?
No, in fucking in the Bronx. I'm gonna keep that shit, bro. Fucking commit identity fraud. Bring your family with that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, go ahead. Go see how far you get fucking using that ID.
For all I know, that motherfucker's the one who got into the accident in December and they're blaming it on me.
Oh, what happened with court?
Oh no, so I paid the lawyer. Like I came with the money, paid the lawyer, and he said he just adjourned it. So I don't know. I'm leaving that in limbo because I was thinking about it today, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I still got that shit to worry about." But I'm like, fuck it. No, it is what it is.
Cars for people like us are bad luck.
But
it's nothing but problems.
Bro, that's why I'm like, I gotta make it in comedy because if I have to do DoorDash for another 5 years, I'm gonna kill somebody or myself. I should not be on the road for that long because I am a good driver, but I get impatient.
The more you're on the road, though,
you have more of a chance.
Yes,
but I can control myself with road rage. But after being on the road for 6-7 hours, I get a little impatient, and then I forget. I kind of crash out.
Right. No, I get it. I dig it.
So it's just like
I'm mad at you.
I got to get the fuck off the road and be able to afford private transportation or even Uber. Where it's like, or I don't have to fucking do DoorDash.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's my and the last day I do DoorDash, I'm gonna do it just to fuck with people's orders who don't tip, like purposely. Like I'm gonna do I'll do a whole grocery order that's a shitty one, and when I get to the house, I'm just gonna dump all the fucking groceries on the floor, just slam them, boom, and then leave a fucking note that says, "You piece of shit, you should fucking tip." You see an old handicapped lady come out. What has happened to my milk?
Do you have people that use EBT on DoorDash? Can you see how they pay?
Bro, I don't think can you do that? Is that possible?
I think, yeah, look it up. I think people can use EBT on DoorDash.
The day they do that, I'm quitting. I already have enough names that I see that I'm like, I don't want to take this order.
Yeah.
I know I'm not getting a tip.
Yeah, no, for sure. 100%.
You can to buy groceries.
And then,
but only from certain retailers.
And wow.
That's why I've been getting a lot of Shatifas, Sharkeishas, and all that shit.
Sharkeisha's so fucking hilarious.
I'm telling you, bro. I get those names. I'm like, oh man, they're like, yo, shop for 100 items and for $7. It's like, yo, suck my dick, bitch. I'm keeping half of this shit. I'm keeping all your Takis and fucking your 30 case of Pepsi,
fudge rounds.
Yeah, bro. It's not. That's the craziest shit when you see what people order. Like the type of shit people's like, yo, do you really need this shit?
Well, bro, that's the thing.
It's like 2 tubs of cotton candy. It's like, go to Dollar General to give me 2 tubs of cotton candy.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, why do you need that?
That's definitely an EBT person.
No, that's a kid. That's a child. That's a child who stole their mother's credit card.
The thing is that I can't believe it. I gotta stop saying the thing is because that's what they say on fucking.
We gotta get the bell.
I don't want to take their shit, but
they took that from Star and Buck Wild anyway, so let's keep it real.
EBT, like you ain't getting tipped from those people. I wonder.
Hell no.
No.
I feel like even when they got cash and they're paying with their own money, not getting tipped.
What's the most you make in a day at DoorDash? 200?
200. I made a little more than that, like on certain holidays, or I'll just work just working an extra hour. I'll get lucky sometimes and just make 40 or 50 in that hour.
When Dave Smith was, when he announced that he was going to be leaving Legion of Skanks, did you think there was a chance that you'd be up in there?
Fuck no. I wasn't even thrown in the bucket of names.
Yo, is it true? Is Bobby really taking over, Jorge?
No, but I don't know if you guys have already seen the episode, but oh, we got trouble brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During the episode, Aldana happened to be waitressing.
And Lewis made a pass at her.
Yeah.
Of course.
and
yeah.
and they ended up talking after.
Nice.
Poor Aldana. I feel horrible for her.
Hey, man, let her get some vacation time.
Some Jamaica time.
Jamaica's destroyed. It might be some Punta Cana.
Wow, you are beautiful, doggy.
Oh, man. What was he saying?
Yeah, was he smooth with it at least?
Yeah, it made it to a great bit for the show. So
I gotta
Really?
watch that. I gotta watch that. Who was the guest for that one?
Yo,
it was a Soder and Bargatze.
dude. I
Oh,
feel
the
like
last episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we have introduced so many new people to the universe
Yeah.
That-
There's a lot of people that
are being used now. If it wasn't for us, nobody would know who Tristan is.
No, I think Tristan would have.
Tristan came through Doped Up and Dying.
Yeah.
That was his first one.
Yeah.
Oh, he did Doped Up and Dying before he did On the Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we was his first Gas Digital podcast.
Yeah.
We was the first person on Gas Digital.
Yeah. We broke his cherry.
No. I think you're right, Tristan. Because I didn't like Tristan.
So who's replacing Dave? I think it's gonna be Tristan.
No, I think they're gonna rotate through people. I think they're gonna, because Lewis said the names were Tristan, and he was the first one. He was the first.
Lewis did say Tristan.
Tristan, Lev, Column, Drew, and Naeem.
And Steve Renazizi.
And Renazizi, yeah.
I would go Column.
Column's great, but I feel like Tristan is better at, like, he compliments them better.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's like goofy.
Yeah, but then you got Jay and Tristan.
That's good. Because Jay, they're two different personalities.
No, when Jay talks, nobody should speak. Nobody should ever try to cut him off ever.
You can't cut him off.
No. He's too good.
Impossible.
Yeah, he's too nasty with it. He's sick with it.
But I mean, I don't know. This is kind of still dope to see.
Lev, huh? Lev made it there.
Lev stepping it up.
Lev is very, very funny.
I did watch an episode with I forgot what it was. If it was Story Warz or Rap, but I think Lev and Tristan were together. And was it the one with I don't know, but I'm like, oh, these guys are funny together.
They were cooking.
They were cooking.
I heard there was a little beef between Tristan and Lev. I heard.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! Gas exclusive. They're definitely Jorge. This is definitely. We gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
right now. No, we gonna talk about it right now. So what you heard?
Well, is this going to be on the exclusive?
Yeah, let's do the exclusive,
right.
and then we have Menno on the main one.
Okay.
That way we're more warmed up.
Probably right. Whatever he was saying.
Listen, I didn't say he was lying.
Yeah.
I didn't say. I'm just saying that. Yeah, it is. It is. Sometimes it is too. And also,
I feel like we should crash LOS. Not like actually like do what Dalton did.
Oh, just stand in the back.
Stand in the back and look at Lewis.
Yeah, I should get like 30 dimensions.
Because Lewis can feel our eyes.
Yeah,
he always turns back.
Nah. You know what we do, bro? We get a bunch of guys from the gym, a bunch of the trainers, and show up and all sit at a table and be like, "Yo, just
looking at
the shit out of the Mexican with the bald head
and keep pointing at him.
Don't even just don't say nothing. Just stare at him the whole time and be like, whatever you do, try not to laugh and like him.
He don't get scared though. No. You can't scare that guy. He doesn't give a fuck.
I know, but it's gonna be funny because he will address it.
He'll be like,
he's not gonna back down. He's like, who the fuck are these guys with fucking Geo and Derek that keep looking at me?
Yeah.
But I'll be like, it would be funny to do. Because we ain't gonna really do nothing.
Even when we ran up on him that night, he didn't. Yeah, he was shook for a second.
Because it was the fucking shock.
He also had his dick out too.
No, my dick was up against his butt. Because I remember I grabbed him from the back and lifted him up, so I know he felt it. He was like, "Oh god damn."
So this is what this is showing me. For as long as we've been doing this podcast and everything we've been doing, we have to get funnier. The fact.
Brother, I've been trying, brother. It's not working.
The fact that we're not on that list.
I mean, I wasn't surprised, bro. I feel like the last 2 years I kind of like stayed stagnant. Right, Jorge? Have I got funnier? I'm about the same.
You've gotten more intellectual.
Yeah.
All right, that's better. That's something.
This isn't a comedy podcast.
I'm still getting the LPMs are still the same.
Yeah. Tell everybody where to find
maybe like 2-3 good laughs in the podcast. Follow me on Instagram, GeoPrez86. I got a lot of shit coming up. What else, man? Yo, fucking.
What do you?
If you're subscribed to Gas and you watch this and you're not subscribed on YouTube, that's fucked up. Go to YouTube right now, subscribe, share the shit with your friends. Even if they're not gonna watch it, be like, hey, subscribe to this shit.
Support these guys.
You know what I mean? Be like, you don't have to watch it. Just fucking hit subscribe, throw on maybe 1 or 2 episodes and let it play.
And then follow me. Yep. Follow me at Derek Drescher. Like the sketches, all that shit. And like Geo said, subscribe to Gas.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
It might take 10 years, but I'll get funnier one day. I promise.
Something's going to happen with this podcast eventually, too. We might have to change the name or something. Who knows?
Yeah. We'll rebrand.
We'll be like the Are You Garbage guys. How many podcasts did they have? 3? 4?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Jorge, what about this? We change this, the name to Are You Garbage? And
or on the garbage.
And we steal from their algorithm, right? Because people are going to type in Are You Garbage? We have the same backdrop.
But we spell it R-U.
You.
Yeah.
And then garbage spelled like, like phonetically in French letters.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah. Are you basura?
Are you basura?
Yeah.
Tú eres basura.
Tú eres basura. That's the name of the podcast now.
We're going to rebrand. Tú eres basura. Yo, that's been the episode, guys.
All right, 1.